Want to maximize your home sale profits? Then updating your home isn't just a good idea, it's essential. Beyond boosting your bottom line, there are other perks I'll share with you. From simple refreshes to major makeovers, discover what today's discerning buyers are searching for and willing to pay top dollar to have. Are you risking significant loss by choosing to sell as is? Stick around as we unravel the truth behind the sell as is myth versus the profitability reality of making those key updates, coming up next. Welcome to the channel. I'm Jason Fiallo, your trusted Virginia relocation guide and a proud lifelong resident of Virginia. Today, we're tackling a topic that's crucial for sellers looking to maximize their returns, the undeniable value of updating your home before you sell. Why? Because in today's market, making strategic updates isn't just a winning strategy, it's a financial game changer. Gone are the days of the seller's market frenzy where listing as is was enough to spark a bidding war. Drawing from a decade of experience and success stories from past clients, I'll show you why, even in a shifting market, investing in your home pre-sale is a strategy that pays off. Today, with demand influenced more by scarcity than by rock bottom rates, and with sellers sitting on increased home equity, the temptation to sell as is remains strong. However, I'm here to show you why that might not be the wisest choice. Let's dive into those transformative updates and their impact. First impressions are crucial in the real estate market. A study by the National Association of Realtors revealed that 63% of home buyers are willing to pay more for a house that is move-in ready. Why? Because the visual appeal and the perceived value of a well-maintained and updated home are significantly higher. This psychological impact can't be understated. It translates directly into financial gain for you as a seller. In my experience, the more effort you invest up front, the better the outcome. While making simple, budget-friendly improvements can be impactful, adding true value is how you win as a seller. I have several personal examples to share, starting with this N-unit townhome. Built in 2000, everything was original except the flooring on the ground level. The home needed a complete overhaul. Every inch of the interior was addressed in some form or fashion. We saved money by having the kitchen and bathroom cabinets painted versus replacing them. Before renovating, comparable properties were selling for $425,000. Following an investment of $33,000, the home sold for $480,000. After getting back their original investment, the seller made $22,000 net profit, which comes out to 66%. Not bad, right? We made similar updates to this single-family home for $25,000. Had we listed this property as is, the market value would have been $750,000. But after investing $25,000 into the remodel and landscaping, we sold for $840,000, giving the sellers a net profit of $65,000 above their initial investment. Now I know what you're thinking. Spending upwards of $33,000 for a remodel only to turn around and sell seems excessive. And I respond to you by saying you're correct, it can be, but it all depends on your specific property, which improvements are made, and what your ultimate goal is. Most properties we list tend to budget around $10,000 to make improvements. Sometimes it's a little more, sometimes it's a little less. You can certainly get away with doing a lot less and spending less. However, this video focuses on how to make the most impact within one's budget and how to get the best return on investment when selling. We've discussed the undeniable benefits of updating your home, but let's get specific. Whether your budget is tight or expansive, there's a strategy for you. Let's dive into the categories of updates that not only catch the eye, but also capture the hearts of potential buyers. First off, let's talk bang for your buck. A fresh coat of paint and a light, neutral palette can do wonders. It's like a mini facelift for your home, offering a clean canvas that buyers can envision their lives. My go-to color recommendation is City Loft in a flat or matte finish by Sherwin-Williams. Don't forget about the front door and trim. And lighting? Think of it like jewelry for your home. Upgrading to modern fixtures can instantly brighten and modernize spaces, making them feel more welcoming. While matte black and brushed gold have their place, I recommend using stainless steel or brushed nickel because they're more neutral and appeal to more buyers. Speaking of fixtures, those old shiny brass hinges and doorknobs scream outdated. Same goes for your existing kitchen knob and pools. Look into getting all of those replaced. Don't overlook the power of curb appeal either. It's the first impression buyers get. Simple touches like fresh mulch, blooming flowers, and a manicured lawn speak volumes about how you maintain your property. Black mulch is my personal recommendation because it adds a sharp contrast against your home and yard in any season. Power washing your home, deck, porch, and sidewalk is a must for leveling up your home's curb appeal. Now, if you're willing to dip a little deeper into your pockets, the kitchen and bathrooms are your best bet. You don't need to gut the entire space. Something as straightforward as swapping outdated countertops for quartz and/or installing a stylish backsplash can dramatically alter perceptions. In appliances, sleek, energy-efficient models can entice buyers with both aesthetics and the promise of lower utility bills. You can typically find deals throughout the year at Lowe's and Home Depot. It's best to find a matching set so it doesn't look like a piecemeal job. Flooring can also redefine your space. Consider replacing worn carpet with hardwood, engineered wood, or LVP. It's not just about looks, it's about durability and ease of maintenance that buyers will appreciate. One tip regarding flooring: it's best to have consistency throughout the home. Using fewer types of flooring and fewer variations will provide more value. It also helps with the perception of looking intentional versus a hodgepodge of mismatches. For those ready to roll their sleeves up and make a bold move, full-scale renovations can be game changers. Think about knocking down a non-structural wall to create that open floor plan everyone covets. Adding a bathroom or finishing the basement can significantly increase your home's value and appeal. Going all in with a new kitchen or primary bathroom will certainly move the needle. Remember, these aren't just renovations. They're investments in your property's resale value and marketability. Over the years, I've worked with several clients who've taken on major renovation projects with the intent of selling immediately after or to enjoy it for a period before selling. Here are a few examples of updates we did to sell after completion. As you see, these rooms were dramatically transformed and are brand new. Here are a few other examples of remodels that we did for clients that wanted to enjoy the updates up front and sell within a year or two. In both versions, the strategy did what it was supposed to do: drive up the property value and get top dollar. Before we wrap up, I'd like to share what I call the blueprint list of updates that elicit an emotional response from buyers, getting them to offer above market value. This is not an all or nothing approach. Simply pick and choose from the list based on your personal needs for your home, timing, and budget. One thing I should emphasize is that you want to attract the masses. The best way to do so is by leaving personal preferences out. You may love the color red, but that doesn't mean it's a good idea to paint your living room that color. Over half of the walls and ceilings in my personal home are black, but I would never encourage someone to paint any rooms black when they're trying to sell. Updated flooring in this order: hardwood floors, engineered wood, LVP, and carpet in a light to medium tone. Avoid gray. People have now shifted to warm tones and away from the cool tones. Quartz is the best choice when replacing the countertop. White with light gray streaks and variation is a great neutral option. Make sure not to add that traditional 4-inch matching backsplash. It looks cheap and less custom. If you're keeping your existing countertop, remove that 4-inch backsplash and tile your new backsplash to cover from countertop to the bottom of your cabinet. Avoid magic erasers or touch-ups unless the paint is relatively new. Too often, the touch-ups are very noticeable and sometimes look like they're from a different can because they show up as a different sheen. But if repainting your entire house isn't realistic, focus on hallways, walkways, and other high-traffic areas. These should all coordinate with the same style and finish to add a cohesive look. Brushed nickel and stainless steel finishes are the best. Simple with clean lines always does the trick. Here's the one that we use the most often when updating bathroom faucets. It's reasonably priced with a modern look. This is a game changer, especially if you're in an older home or don't get a ton of natural light. We do this in just about every remodel. It's the best way to turn a drab room or cave-like basement into a light, bright space. Vanities are a relatively inexpensive way to modernize your bathrooms. Instead of a dated pedestal sink, swap it out for something like this. The same goes for replacing those ugly builder-grade oak cabinets with cultured marble tops. Either swap them out or paint the cabinets and at a minimum, replace the countertop and the faucets. This can be a DIY type project, however, you may want to outsource it to ensure a smooth, professional looking finish. Bonus tip: if your cabinets are short, like 30 inches, and you have space above the cabinets, adding crown molding like we did here before painting gives a taller appearance and adds dimension detail. Too often we see updated floors with the original banister stain. This creates an obvious mismatch. One solution that saves time and money is using a gel stain to cover the existing banisters. There's prep work involved, but nowhere near what it takes to sand down to bare wood. Here's one example we did to match the floor, and another example where no gel stain matched, so we opted for a bold black contrast. A relatively simple way to update your fireplace is by replacing the standard slate with stone, quartz, or granite. Adding shiplap or stone above the mantle will make your fireplace a focal point of your room. See what we did here to make a more dramatic and detailed look. And last but not least, appliances. As I mentioned earlier, new appliances should all match, meaning the same brand. If you do plan to replace your appliances and have an oven range, go for a slide-in range. For a marginal difference in price, you get a high-end look, not to mention it looks more custom without that ugly top panel. This style also allows you to show off your backsplash as seen in one of our remodels. Every home has its unique charm and potential. The key is enhancing it in ways that speak to today's buyers. Not all updates will yield the same return, so it's crucial to strategize wisely. Consider your neighborhood, the current market, and most importantly, your budget. Remember, the goal is to make your home stand out for all the right reasons. It's about creating a space that buyers can see themselves in, a place they're willing to pay a premium to call their home. Finally, selling as is might seem tempting, especially in a fast-paced market. But to truly maximize your profit and appeal to discerning buyers, strategic updates are not just recommended, they're essential. I hope this deep dive into home updates has inspired you to look at your property through a lens of potential. With the right touches, you can transform your home into a market standout. If you have any questions about what we discussed today or have a different question, leave your comment below or get in touch with me via text, email, or phone, and I'd be happy to assist in any way possible. If you found this video valuable and like to see more content like this, consider subscribing, throw me a like, and I'll see you next time.